If you operate a website, then you need to beat the competition by getting that website found in Google. Search engine optimization is one of the most powerful strategies to generate traffic through to your website. And more than that, it's one of the most sustainable long-term strategies to generate sales inquiries. So we would love to tell you more about this today, and we'd like to invite you to join us on our webinar to learn how to get 100 sales leads in the next 90 days through the use of search engine optimization. So let's take a look. So let's get into the first element of today. Search engine optimization. Search engine optimization, or SEO, is one of those things that is a bit of a black word in the marketing community. A lot of people don't like the idea of SEO, and the reason being is because it's grown with a bit of bad reputation over years. People promising the world of, if I generate this number of links, you're then going to rank on this position online, and consequently SEO has got a bit of a bad name. But actually, search engine optimization is one of the most simple tools within your toolkit to deploy in order to generate you good quality traffic. Ultimately, search engine optimization begins with a user's search on Google. 96% of every one of your prospects will begin trying to locate your company through a Google search. And we know that because Google provides us access into their keyword planner with all of the keywords that people search for. And so one of the first things that we do when we audit an organization is we look at which key phrases they're ranking for and the number of keywords that people are searching for to find that type of business every single month. And you will be absolutely flabbergasted, amazed at the number of keywords, keyword searches, questions that people are asking all the time within Google that could result in a successful lead coming through to your organization if you were to be ranking on page 1. Now, of course, to do that, we have to begin our search engine optimization journey with a piece of research. And this is perhaps the biggest flaw in a lot of digital marketing strategies, is that we think we know what people are searching for. And so we go ahead and produce content on a whim rather than doing it based on real life data. So the starting basis, looking at a search journey using SEO as part of our digital marketing strategy, is what we call keyword research, or the production of a keyword universe report. We go into Google and we query Google using the keyword planner and some of the advanced search engine optimization tools. You can use tools like Searchmetrics or SEMrush or any of the free platforms that are out there to do this. Using that information, we can gather together all of the words that people are searching for to find our business. Ultimately, we've then got to position our website on those phrases, and we do that through producing content. Now, we don't have time today to go into the detail of how to go and write content for search. And if you want more information about that, we have a webinar coming up next month that is specifically focused on how to do search engine optimization well. So do book yourself in. It's completely free of charge. Details, of course, are available on our website. But one of the things that is really important is the location of those keywords that are on the page. And we want to make sure that there's a good balance of keywords that are related to the search phrase that people are looking for. One of the best ways to do this is to type that search phrase, whether it's a question or a keyword search, and post that into Google. We'd then look at the top 3 results that appear within our search window, and there will be some commonality, some trends that you'll notice. The first thing you'll notice is that the page titles, the bit that's in blue on Google, is very, very similar for each one of those top 3. So let's not reinvent the wheel. We need to take that information, take the learnings that we glean from that, and put that into the page title for our website. The second thing is something called the meta description. That's the bit of grey text that appears just below the link in Google, and that's what Google uses ultimately to determine what the page is about. And so having a meta description that includes those keywords is really important. The third thing is the actual content that exists on the website. So have a look at those 3 top ranking websites. Do they have images? Do they have videos? How much content is on the website? Again, we're looking for commonality between those three websites. And you'll typically find that content is the same length. There'll be a shared number of images that are used. And if there's a video in use, then all three of those websites typically might have a video as well. So again, not wanting to reinvent the wheel, we need to make sure that we take those learnings and put those onto our landing page. And that's then going to ensure that the SEO of our website is as good as possible. Remember, this strategy is built around what we call a you ask, we answer strategy. In other words, people are asking questions within Google all the time, and our website is designed to answer those questions. If you are just writing content for the sake of writing content, then it's never going to rank well online. We've got to make sure that our blog or our assets on our website are deployed in a way that answers the user's search journey. And so with that, I would always advocate changing your blog to being the learning center, the place, the hub where you are going to communicate as much information about your industry. Wouldn't it be wonderful if your learning center on your website was the place that ultimately had all of the information that people were searching for? We work with the UK's largest wellness experts, and they sell hot tubs, they sell saunas and steam rooms, and we've created and crafted a learning hub for them over the last 3 years. And on that learning hub, they post every single week long-form content that answers the user's questions. So what temperature should I keep my hot tub at? How do I clean my hot tub? What's the best way to live a healthy life and get balance in my life? How do I practice a certain stroke like front crawl or breaststroke or whatever? All of these different things are designed to get traffic at different levels of the content funnel. So there will be some search phrases that show commercial intent. In other words, a phrase that shows me that someone is right at that point of being ready to buy. Whereas there are other phrases that are much higher up in that search journey, and consequently it's about a person requesting information to find what they're looking for when they come to your website. So we would always advocate looking at the transactable key phrases, the key phrases that are most likely to result in a next step when someone comes to your website. Let me give you an example. In my world, digital marketing is an informational phrase. It's searched roughly around 14,000 sessions, 14,000 times every single month. And consequently, there's a lot of people from different walks of life, different industries that are searching for that phrase. For example, we might have people within the educational sector, students, that are searching for digital marketing. We might have business owners. We might have a range of different people. These people are not necessarily the people that I want to come to my website. So what I have to do is I have to look at that primary key phrase, digital marketing, and I have to look at extending that to become a long tail keyword search for phrases that are going to result in a logical next step. So in this example, we might look at the phrase digital marketing consultants in London. Now, by enlarging that phrase to be slightly longer and also adding a location, we're making that phrase far more transactional in its intent. In other words, the person searching for that particular search phrase is far more likely to take a next step when they visit my website. So we need to think about transactable key phrases as part of our SEO strategy. Remember, when we talk about search engine optimization, we're talking about the organic listings, which brings us on to our next point, which is about paid search. And ultimately that's using Google, because people search on Google all the time. So the difference between paid search and organic search is credibility that Google gives you because of the content and domain authority on your site. And we get that approval, that kudos from Google, ultimately by the number of links that are coming to our site. We call that backlinking. I'm sure you've heard of that before. So is backlinking dead? Well, of course not. Backlinking is still really important, but the location, the quantity of backlinks doesn't need to be huge. It's about having a smaller number of better quality links that come through to your site rather than a whole host of toxic links that are going to result in a drop in your domain authority. So getting those links sustainably coming through is going to boost you in the organic rankings. And ultimately, search engine optimization will produce a minimum of 10 leads over the 90-day period. So we're talking about 10 of our 100 leads coming from organic search, and that's as a minimum. Once we're growing our organic search visibility, actually the number of leads that will come from Google will grow exponentially month on month. But over this first 90-day period, we can expect 10 quantifiable leads coming from organic search. So thanks for being with us here today on this brief session. We want to invite you to join us at one of our forthcoming free webinars where we can take an hour of time together one morning to explore how to grow and develop your business, how to increase your sales leads, reduce your marketing costs, and get marketing working for your business. This is about getting a lean, hardcore marketing strategy that's going to produce real results. And we want to invite you to our next webinar, which is titled How to Get 100 Sales Leads in the Next 90 Days. I hope you can join us at the forthcoming event. Do look for the click points just below this video. You can join us and we'd love to have you at one of those webinars. We also have a whole range of webinars that are running for the marketing teams within your organization, your sales teams, to teach you about content, SEO, social media, email marketing, paid advertising, all of these different elements that will ensure your marketing strategy works for your business. So join us at one of these free upcoming webinars and I look forward to meeting you in person and seeing you there.